Now today I am going to change the active voice of past perfect continuous tense into passive voice. As the ancient grammar says that there is no way of changing the past perfect continuous tense into passive voice. But modern grammar says that it is possible to change the active voice of past perfect continuous tense into passive voice. So according to structure, as subject plus to be verb plus been before object for since then complement and after complement full stop. She had been searching a job for 2 years. You have been delivering a speech since 2016. I have been conveying this message to my relative. Change into passive. Change into passive. Here we have to, at first we have to search out an object. Here a job is an object. In the first sentence, job is an object and it comes in the place of subject in passive voice. Here is a structure, object, to be verb, been, and we use being because before is used. Being, BQ, by, subject, for, since, and then complement. In the first sentence, a job is an object. A job has been being searched by her for 2 years. 2 years. In the second sentence, a speech is an object and it comes in the place of subject in passive voice. A speech had been being delivered by you since 2016. And in the third sentence, this message is an object. This message had been being conveyed by me to my relatives. When negative active voice of past perfect continuous tense is given, then we change in this method. when negative active voice of past perfect continuous tense is given, then we change into passive voice in this method. Here is the structure of negative sentence. Subject to be verb, not been before object for since complement and then full stop. You had not been drawing my attention for 3 hours. The writer had not been sketching the character since Monday, and Mohan had not been teaching us properly. Change into passive. Object to be verb, not been, being, BQ by, subject for, since, complement and then full stop. Now here is an object, my attention. In the first sentence, my attention is an object. My attention had not been being drawn by you for 3 hours. In the second sentence, the character is an object and it comes in the place of subject. The character had not been being sketched by the writer since Monday. And in the third sentence, us is an object and it belongs to objective case. When it comes in the place of subject, then it changes into nominative case. We had not been being taught by Mohan interrogative active voice of the same tense is given, then we change into passive voice in this method. When interrogative active voice of the same tense is given, then we change into passive voice in this method. Now here is the structure of active voice. To be verb, subject, been, before, object, for, since, complement, and then sign of interrogation. Had your brother been doing this work for an hour? Had the novelist been performing his novel since the last 2 years? Had I been completing my task for 5 days? Change into passive. Change into passive. Here is the structure. To be verb, object, been, being, BQ, by, subject, for, since, and then complement, and after complement, sign of an interrogation. In the first sentence, this work is an object. Had this work been being done by my brother for an hour. In the second sentence, his novel is an object. Had his novel been being performed by the novelist since the last 2 years. Now in the third sentence, my task is an object. Had my task been being completed by me for 5 days, and I will solve other matters in next class. Have a nice day.